From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is News Fix.
In this update, the Health Minister is confident changes to prescriptions won't impact GPs' bottom lines. From today, New Zealanders with long-term conditions can receive 12-month prescriptions. That saves about $100 in yearly fees. Health New Zealand says it provides easier access to treatment and cuts wait lists. Simeon Brown says they're working to ensure clinics don't struggle from losing routine visits.
This government is committed to supporting our primary care practitioners. That's why in last year's budget we provided a record uplift in funding for primary care.
Concern over the lack of new funding to accompany changes to ADHD prescription rules. From this month, trained GPs and nurse practitioners will be able to prescribe ADHD medication from the outset without a specialist's recommendation. General Practice Owners Association Chair Dr. Angus Chambers says only a small number of GPs have had the training required to diagnose ADHD. He says there is no funding covering that training for GPs. Dr. Chambers says more needs to go into the health system than just a stroke of a pen and changing a rule. Met Service says this weekend's the perfect time for those in the South Island to get out before the weather takes a turn. Heavy rain watches are in place for Marlborough, Canterbury, Westland and Fiordland starting tomorrow. Conditions are forecast to have a moderate chance of upgrading to a warning. Meteorologist Claire O'Connor says a low pressure system from the Tasman Seas bringing unsettled weather.
It's going to bring a whole lot of rain over us over the next couple of days and a bit of a temperature change.
29 new lizard species have been identified in New Zealand, but even more are in peril. The Department of Conservation reports new species have been found because previously recognised species have been split into new genus. Despite the discovery, close to 90% of the country's lizards are still classified as either threatened or at risk of extinction. Senior Science Advisor James Reardon says protection efforts need to be improved. That's news. In sport, number 1 seed Carlos Alcaraz wants to make history tonight as he locks horns with 24-time Grand Slam winner Novak Djokovic in the men's tennis singles final at the Australian Open. The 22-year-old Alcaraz is looking to be the youngest player to win a career Grand Slam. Djokovic is chasing an 11th Australian Open trophy. The match will start about 9:30. The Wellington Phoenix women's sides brought in 2 American strikers and a midfielder to bolster the squad. The Phoenix play Newcastle away from home at 7 tonight. Australian quick Pat Cummins will miss cricket's T20 World Cup as he continues to recover from a plaguing back injury. The Test captain has been replaced by Den Dwarshuis. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB on the free iHeart app.